along the lines of saying, I don't know, maybe planning on speaking to, or
You trying to get me fired here? All right.
Just as much as you can give us. Okay, so first one, Floyd Mayweather.
I don't know. Does anyone ever talk directly to Floyd Mayweather? We spoke to his friend's cousin's buddy who works at a car dealership that said they pass on, it's that sort of thing. But he knows about the game and he's interested.
So as you guys just seen from Todd Grisham's mouth, he said Floyd Mayweather knows about ESBC and he is interested in being in ESBC. Now, I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time now. I just never got around to doing it, but now I think it is the perfect time more than ever to talk about the possibility of Floyd Mayweather being in the SBC. Now, if you was to ask me, do I think Floyd can get in the SBC? I 100% think Floyd can get in the SBC. Even before Canelo even got signed, I thought Floyd could get in the SBC. Now, I'm going to tell you why. For those of you who don't know the story behind Floyd and Fight Night Champion, Floyd was supposed to be in Fight Night Champion, but EA decided that they wanted to give Pacquiao the bag, and when it came to trying to negotiate with Mayweather, they basically was trying to get him in the game with scraps. Floyd obviously felt a kind of way about that. He didn't sign the contract, hence why he wasn't in Fight Night Champion. I'm pretty sure that's how the story had went. Somebody had paraphrased that story to me, so I'm going off of that. So that was 10 years ago. Let's look at now. Now you have a boxing game that has the best roster in sports combat game history, and you have Canelo Alvarez in your game. With that alone, that's already encouraging people to be in the SBC. And one person in particular is Deontay Wilder. When Todd was speaking about the matter, he was like, at first he felt like Deontay, he wasn't really interested in being in ESBC, but now all of a sudden he feels like he wants to be a part of the game now. I think they have something to do with Canelo also being in the game, because he did announce that he was in ESBC. So something like that is going to take you very far, because Canelo, as of right now, he is the cash cow and he is the face of boxing right now. So for him to announce that he's a part of a boxing game, something that a lot of people have been asking for years, now is going to catch some attention. So let's take a look at Floyd. Floyd knows about the game and he is interested in being in the game. Let's look at the last time Floyd has been in a boxing game, period. The last time Floyd has been in a boxing game, I believe that was Fight Night Round 2. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Fight Night Round 2. That was years ago. That was before Fight Night Champion even came out. That was years ago. So a lot of people never really had a chance to play with Floyd in modern time. That's a big deal. But let's take Floyd off the table. Let's say Floyd is signed, right? Do you know the amount of possibilities that will have behind Floyd getting signed? You understand that will open up doors like getting a Tank Davis, getting a Devin Haney, getting a Shakur Stevenson, getting so many boxers like Sweet Pea, getting so many boxers, because if Floyd say on his social media, hey, there's a boxing game that I'm a part of, if he posts that on his Twitter or on his Instagram, do you know how many boxers are going to want to be interested in this game? You're talking about young prime boxers who never been in a boxing game, who some of their dreams was, I wanted to be a boxer, and some of them may even had dreams of being in a boxing game. Some of these boxers was probably playing boxing games themselves, and they was saying, one day I want to be in a boxing game. This is a prime opportunity for that, especially if Floyd gets in the game. It's going to unlock that. It's going to unlock the possibility of a Tyson Fury or a Anthony Joshua being in the game, because I don't think they got signed exclusively to EA. I think they only got signed to that specific UFC game. And if that is the case, well, that's gonna hurt EA in the long run, because if ESBC gets hands on both of them or either of them, it's a wrap. But like always, I am always eager to know y'all thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Do y'all think Floyd could get in the ESBC? I know it's going to be very expensive to do so, because Floyd is a very expensive person. But if they make him a DLC, like, think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Imagine if he gets put in the DLC and they give us two versions of Floyd. They give us Pretty Boy Floyd and they give us Money Floyd. It's over. It is over, because we now can play with Floyd, and Floyd is going to be perfect in ESBC because you can play defense in ESBC. And I said that in my breakdown video of the E3 showcase. If you haven't seen that, I will leave a link in the description box for you guys to check out after this video though. But I talked about it. You can play defense in ESBC. Floyd, him being a defensive wizard, he is going to fit perfectly in ESBC. Another person is Sweet Pea, will also fit perfectly in ESBC. Eris Lalandi Laura will also fit perfectly in ESBC. But I'm not going to ramble on much longer. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, and please, I want this to be a conversation. Do y'all think Steel City Interactive can get a hold of Floyd? There are many boxers that know about ESBC, by the way, but this is just big news right here. Floyd knows about ESBC. Like, that ain't no small time deal. That is really huge, especially with the possibilities that could come after that and the doors that can open. But with that being said, it's your boy Remy. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.